All right. Hello, hello, everybody. Yeah, just a little bit of Sunday game time. Going to be testing out some new code, something we've been working on in conjunction with Multimorphic Incorporated. What you see here is the P3 pinball machine, and it is the hands down the most advanced pinball machine in the industry, in the history of the game. So the game that we have loaded is Grand Slam Rally. This is a game that I did for this platform, just a little small indie game, you know, kind of a cool throwback to the pitch and bats, the stuff that we used to see in the 50s and 60s, electromechanicals. As a kid, I grew up, you know, playing Slugfest and all of those fun games that you see here, or that you've seen in the past. But what you see here is highly, highly reminiscent of that. So basically, the ball is going to be pitched out from any one of these tubes here, and basically it can have a number of speeds, can come from any direction, and you only get 3 flips of the flipper. It's either flipper, and you only get 3 flips total, and you have to miss whatever one of these shots here in these scoops are labeled an out. So if you actually hit it into a scoop, you get an out. If you get it down the center without swinging, it's a ball. If you get it down the center with swinging, it's a strike, and there are no walks. So it just prevents you from just sitting through the entire game. Yeah, so without further ado, let's see what's going on and see if we can get this thing to play.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
All right, so starting off the board pretty clean. See, right down the middle. I don't want to swing at that, because I can just get a ball. I still got some swings left, though. Take the double. Again, board's clean, no outs. Hit a post. Take another double, get a run, and go for the home run up the center if we can get it to bounce. Home run for 3 runs. Go up the center. So again, you saw we had an out right there. We definitely wanted to avoid that one. The game will get harder as we go along. And by harder, I mean that it will be pitching more and more outs. Or, sorry, it will be pitching or specifying more and more outs. So you'll have more of these scoops that turn into outs. Okay, so dead center is bad. We'll take a ball on that one. Now the outsides are bad. Ooh. That's close. See if we can load the bases. Oh. Oh, this is miserable. Yeah, I'm going to let this one drain. This one's not much better. Straight up the center for a home run. I'm trying to get it to bounce, do a bounce pass from one flip to the next. No flips left. So that's a strike. Oh, shit. Ooh. Unless I can... Nah, that was stupid. I was hoping I could get it out to a single. I'm going to let this one go. Because, again, everything being outs across the center is miserable. There we go. Try to load the bases. Oh, gosh. Yeah, see, it's getting more and more complicated.
Ball one.
Yeah, I'm trying to load the bases. We don't have any singles. Okay.
Ball two.
Straight up the center. Shit. Oh! That was bad. That was bad. Definitely needed more runs. Definitely needed more runs. That home run would have been great. Anything other than what I shot would have been great. But yeah, that's basically the game. There's a Grand Slam mode there. I want to get the bases loaded so I can see if I can show you that.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Strike one.
Last game ended at 10 runs.
Single. Single.
All right, one more single. We can load the bases. All right. So every other shot, except for the center, is going to turn into an out. So we got to get it right up the center. Let's hope we got a good pitch. All right. Same effect, but you don't get the cool light show. I'll take it. All right, so 6 runs. Our last game was 10. Oh, it was in the danger zone there. This is a game of patience. Ooh, not good. Right down the center. This is a better shot. All right, so we're where we were last game, and of course, with 5 outs, I'm not shooting this. We were just going to let that one drain. That was a terrible lineup. The game is trying to kill us. Take the single. 11 runs. Singles and outs. See if we can get the bases loaded again. Oh. That'll work.
Bases are loaded.
All right. Let's see if we don't get one down the center. Ah, twice, but that's okay. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Backhand. Yeah, that's a terrible lineup. I thought about it. I thought about going for it. Oh, it's not enough. Alright, we're going to have to do something. Backhand. Oh. Oh, one left. Okay, take the single. Alright, so we've got the Grand Slam up the center. I got lucky on that one. I I ended up knocking the scoop down. Ooh. Backhand. One swing left. No good. And you'll probably notice that the scoops do go down. If you get it into the shots behind any one of those scoops, it still does count as an out. Yeah, it's only going to get worse from here. Like, now 5 out of 6 shots are going to be blocked by scoops. Or, sorry, 6 out of 7 shots. Ooh. Definitely wants us to leave. The outsides are pretty good. They're pretty open, pretty flexible. All right, definitely go for a triple there. All right, so now it's going to go easy on me. 21 runs, though. That's going to get us on the board. Sweet. What's the high? Let's see. The high for all-star runners is 21 runs. Okay, so actually that was the #1 score, which is fantastic. That's what we want. So let's see what we can deliver there. Check the stream, make sure it's good. Yeah, so far so good. Sweet. Okay.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
Came out a little weird. So it will vary the pitch speeds, though, and the strength that it launches into the flippers. Sweet. Screwed myself.
Swing and a miss.
I'm aware. Oh. Balls fails, and you can shoot center. On the Cannon Lagoon playfield module, it is the widest shot. Oh, gosh. All right, home runs up the center. Take it. And in true fashion, now the center's out, so game changes it up on you. Ooh. Just barely take it. Barely missed that out scoop. Caught the corner of it and bounced off. Totally should have been an out. Home run, tucked between the outs over there. Played safe, take the double. Ooh. Okay. Terrible. To Reedway. Go to center. Take the triple. Alright, we're up at 12 runs. That's probably enough. That's pretty close to get us on the board. But we're pretty much zero across the board. Well, one ball. No strikes, no outs. Oh, waiting was not the right choice here. Oh. Alright, I'll take the strike. 3 balls gets you a strike, basically. Again, no walks. Not a good choice. See this again. Oh, enough. Not enough. It's going to end pretty quick here. See if we can hang on a little bit. Ah. 14 runs. Might be enough. Might be enough. I don't know them. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Okay, so if we flip through the scoreboard here, we've got AAA, CPY. So what's the low? It's 12. Okay, so anything over 12. Next lowest is going to be 13. So, yeah, not too shabby. We can definitely see if we can beat that here. A couple more games.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
Uh-oh. No good, no good, no good.
Strike one.
All right, try some. Oof. Okay, take a ball.
Ball one.
Oh, yeah. Try this again. So the game's going pretty easy on us right now. Ooh, well, except for that shot. That shot was terrible. It's being pitched. Ah. Lucky. Should have gotten a single on that one, though. See if we can chain a couple together here.
Strike one.
Ah.
Strike two.
Alright, gotta do something. Well, that's doing something. Alright. We're going to forget that one ever happened, okay? We're going to forget that one ever happened. That was a 3-run game. That was terrible. You know what? Yeah. Get that off the board.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
Yeah, this is using Unity 3D and C#. So pretty industry standard stuff, pretty simple to work with actually. So if any of you have ever wanted to make a pinball game, you should totally do it. Especially for this platform. Oh, it's gonna be that way. Oh, now it's gonna do it else. Alright, let's hopefully tee it up a little better here. Take the single. We'll go for a triple here. Or we'll go for no. Hope for a better pitch there. double. Sweet. Uh-oh. Oh, it's even worse. Three swings per pitch tends to be a pretty good setting. Tends to kind of be approachable for new people. We used to have it set at 1 pitch per game, or 1 swing per pitch, so you can only hit the flipper once, and it just murdered people. What is this? Oh yeah, oh yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, the 1 swing per pitch setting would just completely destroy people. Although we would find every once in a while really good pinball players would just be able to just keep swinging at it, which is really interesting to see how people's strategy differs. Oh. Wanted a single. Oh, well. Now we're posed. Alright, we're at 8 runs so far. Did not want the all, but just flailing. Home run tucked away in there. And we'll just go ahead and end the game. Should have waited.
Welcome to the Grand Slam Rally. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Nice shot.
Sweet. Alright, one more single, load the bases. Thankfully we got one right at the center. And right back at you.
Bases are loaded.
There it is. Perfect, that's what we want. 7 runs. Take the ball.
Ball 1.
Ooh, what the hell?
Ball 2.
There it is. It's going to increase the difficulty down a little bit. Oh. That was farther down the flipper. Yep.
Ball 1.
Oh. Yeah, we're definitely going to let this one drain and hope for a better shot on the next 5 outs. Sweet. Okay, so this is a little more manageable here. Alright, 10 runs off the double. That was a fast one. Hey! That almost never happens. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
And now the home runs are out. It's great. Ah.
2 outs.
Little bit farther to the left. Would be nice.
Ball 1.
Oh, great. so it's starting to tighten up a little bit. 11 runs. This is bad. Oh, now I gotta play. There it is. Perfect. Well, hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea about the game. Again, it's definitely an homage to some of the older pitch and bats. Oh, 13, yeah, that's right. We were able to get on the board there. Sweet. Yeah, so it's an homage to some of the older pitch and bat type games, but it gives you an idea of what's possible on, again, the most advanced pinball platform in the history of the game. We can actually easily swap out these playfield modules and these games. As a matter of fact, there are multiple games that support this playfield module. GSR, Grand Slam Rally is one of them. You've also got Cannon Lagoon, and then of course all the mini games, which actually are independent of the playfield module at the top. So lots of just unprecedented flexibility here. Lots of value actually. So the cost per game is a tenth roughly of new games a lot of the time. It's crazy, or even a third if you get like a full playfield module. It's pretty cool. So anyway, appreciate you stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next live stream.